you've been thinking about starting a vending machine business but don't know where to start? Well, I did neither. If this is your first time here, and I started a vending machine business with my kids, no experience, no blueprint, no background in vending machines. I just had an idea and I'm learning as I go. So here's how I started, and hopefully this will help you get up and get started on your vending machine business. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through what I did, and hopefully this can help you. All right. As soon as I had the idea, I was like, oh my gosh, well, where do I get these vending machines from? I don't know. And how am I going to move these big, massive vending machines? Yeah, I was overwhelmed by the whole idea of starting the business. Now, thankfully, I did have an advantage. My brother had some vending machines at his house, so I did not have to worry about going out and finding vending machines. Even though I didn't know what I had, he didn't either. So we kind of learned together. But I'm going to tell you what you could do if you're not so lucky. You want to get out there, look in your area, and just type in vending machine classes, see what pops up. I actually have a couple of people that are interested in doing it with me. Every time I'm at the machine, I have people come over to me all the time saying, oh my gosh, how did you do this? I've always wanted to do this. Everybody's always wanted to do it, but nobody's done it. And I mean, I can understand. I mean, it's intimidating, these big machines. Where do you get the machines? How do you work the machines? For the most part, most people have never seen the inside of a vending machine. Yeah, get out there, see if you can find a vending machine class on how to get started in vending machines, or if you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody and they have a vending machine business, approach them and say, hey, do you mind if can you help me out? I want to get started in this business. I just want to get familiar with the machines. Maybe they'll charge you a fee. I don't know. Get familiar with the machines, whether it be a class or maybe somebody who can kind of give you some insight. Hopefully they're kind enough to do that. I met this guy and he had hundreds of locations, and I just wanted to kind of I'm telling you, what do I do? Do I need like a certificate? Do I need a license? And he was like, no, you don't need any of that. What little he did tell me was to create a flyer and start handing it out. And that's what I did. I created a flyer on Canva, put my business name, came up with a business name, put my business name on there, my contact information, designed it, put some cute snacks on there and everything. And I started handing out the flyers. I just got up and I just got started. Start getting out there and introducing your business to other businesses in the area. And you're just passing out your information to get, to let people know about your business. So you want to focus also on high traffic, areas, like a public place where a lot of people come in. Maybe it's an office building. And I would say just getting started, don't be afraid to try a smaller location. All right. Also, when you are going to these places, you want to ask for the operations manager, the manager who would be in charge of vending machine contracts and so forth and so on. Not everybody knows. You'll be surprised. There's always at least one contact person that's in charge of handling the vending machines as far as, dealing with the company. So you want to ask for who that person is. So be ready to hear a no, and don't feel bad. It's okay. All you need is one yes. All you need is one. And you never know when that can happen. You can get 100 no's, but that one yes can change everything. So don't be discouraged if you get no. Just keep going. You're going to get a yes, and all you need is one. Surprisingly, my first 3 locations were all looking for vending machines. My very first location actually contacted a vending machine the day before I got there. So they were like, wow, if you would have came yesterday, we would have went with you. They were literally talking about it the day before. You want to start with a used machine. Facebook Marketplace is an excellent source to get a used vending machine. Do not buy new. We did find a drink machine on Facebook Marketplace, Dixie Narco 501E for $850, and it came with the credit card reader. So we got a good deal on that one. It was a good deal, and it works. And it came with a credit card reader. Credit card reader alone is $450. So we got a good deal on that one. So, all right. So when you're going to look for these vending machines, what do you look for? I did do a separate video, more in-depth video of how to buy a used vending machine. You can check that out. But really quickly, is it in fair condition? And the type. They have different brands, different types. Some are better than others. I'm still learning. So my brother had a bunch of used machines at his house. we got a consultant come in, kind of, gave us an insight to what we had. Neither one of us knew. And from there, we did a lot of research on our own. The one I have is an automatic product. It's great. It's fantastic. We upgraded it with a new board. We put a credit card reader on there, and from the end of July of 2024 up until today, no issues, no worries. Then once you do those two things, what I did was I went down to my county courthouse and I got a business certificate. I started as a DBA. Right now I'm still a DBA. So that cost me $37. I've seen other vending machine companies that I've come across with a lot of locations still function as a DBA. So you would have to go and talk to an accountant. You can start with a DBA. I might even say I recommend you start with a DBA because one, it's cheaper, there's a little bit less involved, and you're just getting started. So you want to kind of get your feet in the door, get the ball rolling. You'll get a certificate, a business certificate, and some locations might require you to show it, some won't, but at least you'll have it. So you definitely want to be proactive in finding machines first. You do want to secure your vending machines first. You don't have to purchase them, but you do want to have them on standby. I actually had to play catch up because I got the location really fast. After really, I got the location because I got the okay. Once I started handing out my flyers, everything really moved really fast. I want to tell you, and I got the location before the machines were actually ready to be placed. So I had to do a little bit of catch up, but everything kind of turned out good. I was under a lot of stress and time constraints, but you want to have the machines on standby and ready to go when you get your location. Now, what you also want to do is start thinking about how you're going to move the machines. These machines are very heavy, especially the drink machines. Like the last pickup I did when I went to Maryland, like these machines are massive. I would recommend you get a U-Haul trailer. The U-Haul trailer is lower to the ground, so it's easier to offload the machines from the trailer because it's lower to the ground. Or you can get a truck with a lift gate because these machines are very heavy. So the last pickup I did when I picked up the combo machine, I also picked up 2 Pepsi machines, and I had 3 guys. We made it through. It was difficult. That whole thing was it was a stressful day, but the 2 Pepsi machines went in my storage, and they had quite a bit of a tough time getting it off the truck. And the ramp on the U-Haul, I had a U-Haul truck. The ramp was really narrow. The machines were really heavy. I mean, if you're doing it, if you're gonna have some family and friends helping you, I would highly recommend one of those 2. Yeah, have in mind how you're going to move these machines. If you don't have any friends or family that can help you, find a moving company. You might have to pay them some money. They do have pick up some guys off some handyman off the corners or something like that. I don't know. But you're going to you want to think about how you're going to move the machines. And it's not hard. You just need some help and some good equipment to move the machines. So once I got the contract now, and I'll get into vending contracts in another video because it's a little bit, I would prefer to do a whole video on it instead of the step. These is just basically steps that you can take to kind of get started. They did require business insurance. Now that part I did not know until they told me. So I went and searched for some business insurance. There's a lot of online companies that offer business insurance. I didn't want that. I wanted to actually see a physical person. I wanted to speak to somebody. I wanted to see somebody. I wanted to for them to see me. So I found a business insurance company not too far from me, and I stopped by and I had my insurance that same day, and it cost me $327 for general liability for the year. Some locations might require you have it, some might not, but I would recommend you get it just so you can just cover your your investment, your machines. What if anything happened, a flood, a fire, somebody might break it? At least you have some insurance to cover your machines. So if you're thinking of starting a vending machine business or any business, just do it. Okay, just get started. Now, if you're doing a vending machine business, I gave you something you can start with. So, you just got to get up and get your feet moving, start doing it. And I'm telling you, different people have different experiences, but that's what I did. I made some flyers. I handed out the flyers. I went to the courthouse. I got a business certificate, and I went to see about the machines, and I got my first location, and then I had to get the machines ready. And then we delivered the machines. Really, that's how it happened. So listen, just get up and get started. If this is something you wanted to do, if maybe not vending machines, maybe something else, please, I'm telling you, get up. You're not going to know everything. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be scary, but you will not regret starting. I know starting is hard. It's hard. I remember sitting here and calling people and not getting anywhere, not getting any information. What do I do first? Do I need a license? I didn't know. I had no clue. I just wanted some information. Please just tell me A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 1, 2, 3. So if this was helpful to you, leave a comment, say yes, thank you. If it wasn't, say no, it wasn't helpful, and that's good too, because I'm just learning how to do these videos. So see, I'm learning something. I'm learning how to make YouTube videos, and I'm not very good at it, but I'm doing it. So if you wanted to start a vending machine business or any other business, just get started. That's the best way to go. That's the best way to do it. That's the best way to learn. And I'll see you on the next video.